Hey everyone, this is MSU Vagabond with another episode of I Suck Balls at StarCraft 2. I'm actually going to do a 2v2 that was done just a couple days ago. Ditto. I'm actually playing random at this point with my buddy Arceus. He's a real life friend of mine, and I'd say he's on par with my suckage. Maybe. That didn't sound right. Anyways, we're both doing random. I got Terran, which is my favorite class, and he got Zerg, which is what he started the most with. I'm not sure how good he is with them. He's pretty good at early stuff, but his macro with Zerg is scary. What the heck? I've got nothing. So, we've got a blue Terran over here, and we're also facing Justin the red Terran. So, fun stuff in the beginning. Anything special going on? One thing that he does, which is really bizarre, he does a 10 pool every time. Like, he thinks that's the route to go no matter what. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I mean, he's good at doing early pressure because of that, but we'll see how it works out. Now I've got a refinery going before I even have my barracks down, which typically means that I'm thinking some sort of Reaper push. You need that extra refinery early to get a good amount of Reapers going. I don't know if you need it that early, to be honest. I'm still working on it. Not that good. Nothing special over here. Everything's kind of standard. Standard, schmandard. Everyone, all the Terrans are walled in, and the lonely Zerg's going, please don't rush me. Going a second barracks right away, which is not a bad thing. Got my tech lab down. And you, sir, should be coming back to... Oh, no, I get an orbital command right away first. Alright, so I want to pause this right here. He's sending out his first 6 Zerglings, right? This is what he's facing. Wall in over here with Justin. Wall in over here with the blue dude. Alright? So, no matter what happens, he's not going to get anywhere, right? Watch this epic fail. I mean, it's not epic fail, it's just painful timing. He decides to go up here for no apparent reason. Actually, he's going to wait around a while. Which is even funnier, he waits. Here it goes, here it goes. Oh, he lifts off to put the tech lab or reactor down. Kills the lone marine, and it is just time to wreak havoc. Now at this point he needs to drop this and get some marines pumped out, but I think he's just... Oh, that is painful. I mean, really, he was perfectly fine, and then that happened. Ugh. Yeah, attack him. Go on. It's just so painful. Like the timing. That's what happens when you're not a good player, is just weird stuff like that does happen. The other thing is, he should have put that barracks down right away and kept pumping out. He would have done more damage. I like what he does here, by the way. He sits under it. You can't land. Alright, what do we got going on? And this is kind of what I mean by the macro. He's got 800 minerals at this point. His queen hasn't injected for a little while. I am currently massing Reapers. I've got the speed done already. So I just want to get a good 5 Reapers typically. And he's flying his stuff all over the place. So bizarre, and yeah. So he's got a good mass of force over here, the blue, since he's now playing 2 versus 1 at this point. And I'm still pumping out Reapers. And this weird placement. And he's throwing a reactor. Forget the reactor. Just pump out a couple Marines. Do something. So my Reapers are going on. I'm telling him at this point to go to the front of the base just so that he could poke at him a little bit. And then when he goes to poke at him, I'm going to jump in the back. So he runs up here for some reason. Okay, maybe I didn't tell him to go poke it. So I am doing absolutely horrible damage to his SCVs. His economy is now toast. He's down to 5 SCVs. Oh, that is exactly what I'm talking about, but like, just bad stuff happens. By the way, this is a horrible attack. You could not have picked a worse time to attack a Zerg. You can only have 2 units attacking at once. So I go in, I'm messing with him, and I think blue at this point, red's out. So blue's like, that's it, I'm all in, dude. Now, neither of them have scouted at this point, so this is what he has. He can either go against this wall, right? Which I am deciding to pump. I have switched over to pump out some Marauders, which I don't think I have any right now. Or he can go against Zerg, and to be honest, he's going to face a lot of Zerglings, but there's no roaches. He would just demolish this. So, what ends up happening as he's rushing in? I, for some reason, drop my supply depot. What? So, he just rolls in. And on the mic, my buddy's like, dude, what are you doing? So I'm like, oh yeah, crap. So I close this just in time for him to go, dude, open that back up. It was pretty bad. Luckily, I do have these 7 or so Reapers that can do some damage. It's so horrible. I mean, in the end, this is going to run the table for us, and we do win. See, I do win from time to time, but notice I had to have a partner. So yeah, this is about all it. Blue really hasn't even bothered. Yeah, he leaves. I think at some point, yeah, red leaves pretty close. And that's about the extent of it, so. Wow, just 3 times Terran were like, oh, I'm totally walled in, I'm good, and then I'm gonna lower it and screw myself. It's just so painful. One thing he's doing decent, he's getting a hatchery, but man, look at the minerals. He needs to pump stuff out, or, you know, be cool and get me some minerals, but then I guess I shouldn't say crap, because I've got the same amount of minerals. That's the difference between newer players, is when you're not as good, you don't keep the macro going as well, and you end up with that. Which, I mean, that's, you know, what, 30 Marines? That's a pretty sizable force if you can get them pumped out. So, anyways, that's it. I've got nothing else for this one, so let me know what you think, and I will check you later.